Okay, I got the scissors, guys. I'm going to cut the rope, this rope. Go over there, grab my hammer off the back of Chiga. Hammer this because you see this part is glued here. So I'm going to hammer this to loosen this. And then, because right now this is 37 centimeters, and I want to bring it in closer so it can match up with the, close it to the 23 centimeter gap that is right there. That's 23 centimeters. And this is, this here is 37 centimeters. So I'm going to hammer off the glue and close the gap so that this bed extension can slide in there when I need it, okay? So let me just move this to the side over there. Cut this rope. Actually, I can go on, Mr. Bug. I can untie this. I don't want to make it too boring, but just to show you real time, this is how we're doing it. Okay, I'm going to cut it. So I'm going to cut this, take all this rope off, and then hammer it. So I'm going to pause it so I don't run out of storage. Cut it, cut it, cut it, cut it, cut it. Just cut it. Like that. This one, okay. And then just take it apart, unravel it, then I'll break it with the hammer, re-crisscross it into 23 centimeters. Okay, guys? Okay, guys, so I got all the rope off of it. All right, all the rope is gone. 2 of the bars already came off. 1, 2 here. And I was able to save like the really long pieces. I'm trying to hopefully it'll focus. 1 second. There we go. Yeah, so these are the really long pieces, and these are like the medium short size pieces. So I'm going to try to, I'm going to reuse this and reuse that. And then some I just went on ahead and threw away. It was a bit like dry rotted. I think that's what you call it. So now I'm going to take the hammer and just bang these parts out. If you don't like loud noises, just skip past like a minute, because that's probably how long it'll take me. This is from my incense. This right here is the anchor for the wheel well. So I need to cut out a piece right there, right smack dab in the center of the 23 centimeters. That's about 2 centimeters wide, so that this can fit 2 centimeters wide and 2 centimeters deep to cover for that, so that this piece can sit down like this. I'll show you. It's gonna sit, this is gonna be the outside, like the front part, but this is the bottom, and it's gonna sit like this, right in the middle. And then this is 5 centimeters, and this part is 4, so it'll like sit up like that 1 centimeter, and then I'm gonna have a seat on top of it, because this is a really strong anchor, a seat on here that spans this width and comes out a length of about 25 more centimeters, 25 to 30 centimeters more. And then at least I'll have somewhere to sit and also to put my things on. So like I said, skip past 1 minute if you don't like loud noises. Okay. All right. But this is already off, so I need to knock this one off. Oh, it came right off. Okay, now I need to knock this one off. And then this one. There we go. So now I can put them back together. I thought that was going to take longer than it did. Okay, 10 seconds. So I have these two pieces right here. And then I'll show you what I meant. Hold on. Okay. I'll show you what I meant when I said I need these to fit. I'm so happy that went quicker than I thought. Okay, so this piece is going to go in here, and this piece is going to go in here, and then this is the bottom, and that's the bed extension, but I won't be in the middle here. I'll show you. It's going to be like this. So you see this part? This is the bottom. This is like, well, this is the front. So I'll be walking behind like this. Then I'll stop somewhere and I'll put the bed extension like this, and it'll slide in here like that. This part. Like this. There. It'll connect like that. And then the other part will connect here like this. And that's my bed extension. That's how I'm going to do it. And then the anchor will fit like this. So this is the outside. The bed extension is this way. And then this piece will be flipped this way and sitting like this. If you can imagine it. So I'm inside my tiny home now. Okay? Right in front of me, that's the front for going forward. Here's the anchor in the middle, right? It's this piece here is 4 centimeters. This piece here, the height is 5. And I need to, but the leg comes out right in the middle. So I'm gonna need to, it's gonna meet it here, there, and I just need to come up 4 centimeters because this is 4 centimeters. But I have like 1.5 already here to 2, and I just need another 1.5, 1.75 here. And then I'll have 1 centimeter sticking up right here, and I'm gonna put a rebar that's about the same diameter as this one, but I'm gonna scoop out 8 millimeters so that 10 millimeters are on top to meet the 10 millimeters that's gonna come out from here. Because remember, this is 5 centimeters, 50 millimeters. So this will come up 40 millimeters to match this 40 millimeters. And then the rebar will come up 10 millimeters, and then they'll all be even. And then I'm gonna put a table or a chair, and the wheel well comes up 4, and I think, no, I need to do 20. I'm sorry, 20, because the wheel well will come up 6 centimeters or 60 millimeters. So I have 2 to come up, but everything will be even. So that's right. So this is 5, and then I kept my MDF is 1 millimeter. So I can put a piece of MDF over it. I can grab another piece of wood. This piece of wood is 1 centimeter, so that'll work. You know what I mean? Just so that everything is even. So when I get in there and put my feet in there and everything, I won't be like up and down and doing a seesaw. So that's what we're going to do for today. I'm not going to record that part because you already saw me saw out this part. I made a little bit of mistake. If you can see that, it's like at a slope right here. So I have like a flat bracket that's 12 centimeters by 3 centimeters, and this is 4. So I'm going to lay it flat here. This is 23, so I'm going to have 5 millimeters on this side from the bracket, 5 millimeters on that side, and then I'm going to put them on both sides. So I'll have metal that'll be supporting this wood, especially since it's cut out right here. And then I'll still have enough space to slide in these, because all I'm going to do is sand down the part that's going to slide through. I'll just sand that down by 2 millimeters, 3 millimeters, and it'll fit. So that's what we're doing for today. This is the anchor, and this is, I got this from the hardware store, and this is a concrete anchor. I don't know if you can read that, but they use this for concrete, and I thought it'd be perfect for a wheel well. And plus the holes are already pre-drilled in it, you see. And then my wheel is 8 centimeters, and the space in between here is 10. So I have 1 centimeter on each side. Did I say that right? Yeah. The wheel is 8 centimeters. The space is 10. So I have 1 centimeter on each side. Sorry guys, I'm used to inches, so that's why I keep thinking, but it's helping me by practicing. Okay, so that's it. That's the project for today. Yeah, I wanted to take this, and then what I'll do, oh, and the table, I wanted to cut the table, so I might go ahead and do that, because I know I will take you guys in there and show you what I want to do. And this is the wood that was left over. Let me pick this up. And I'm upcycling these bottles. Take a guess in the comments if you know how I'm going to upcycle those bottles. I've already upcycled them before. I use them as storage. And I really like them because they're square. So they're really easy to upcycle. I'm boiling some eggs. I had some lutanita in there, but yeah. So this is what I want to do. I want to stick this is the back. And I know it's going to come down. I'm not sure, but I just want to get it done. I'm trying to see if I can fit this saw in there somewhere. Let me pause it because I need both hands and see if I can do it. Okay, guys? Hold on a second. Okay, guys, I was able to get it in there, and I'm not cutting the couch, making sure about that too. So, yep, I was able to, here's the saw. I was able to get it through. I cut the first dowel right there. I don't know if you can see the space. But the second dowel is right there. I'm right at it right now. I don't know if you can see that. There, you just saw it go through. Yep. Make sure I'm not cutting the couch. Nope. Go do this side. And I'm going to cut one more. Make sure I'm not cutting the couch. It's really close. But nope. Nope. Okay. I'm good. So that part, and then I'm just gonna, everything's fine over there. I'm just gonna switch it. Now I can push this part over and get in there. Yeah, the dowel is, I can see it, it's here. And once I push it over, I'll see the rest. So let me get to that one second. Okay guys, so here we go. That cut, that dowel is cut. And there's one here. That, there we go. So that's cut. And now all I have to do is figure out a way. Now it's loose. I don't know if you can hear that, but it's loose. But there are still 2 dowels here. So we're good here. And then I'm going to go back and put, I have some sealant, wood and like construction sealant. So I'm going to put that in there. And then I just need to find a way to cut across. Let me see if I can put the the saw back in there. And let me flip it. Maybe that'll help. Okay. Get in there. There we go. Okay, so maybe if I can like get to the side. I could put a nail. I could nail it. Yeah, it's 2 dowels still there. One here, one here. So I'm gonna get a nail and see if I can nail through it, and then put the saw in the holes, and then do my hammer. Nail with my hammer. Pull the nail out with the opposite end of the hammer, and then put the saw in and cut that way. So let me do that. Flip the table back. Okay guys, so I got my hammer and my nails are in here. It's a little bit rusted on near the weather. Ah, see, it's popped up. There we go. Okay, now I should be able to make sure it's down. Oh, there we go. Okay, come on, come on, come on. And I'm boiling my eggs too. There we go. And I use this old lotion container to hold my nails in, upcycling. So here are got my bolts and my nails. I'm gonna use this this size, not this small size. I'm going to use this bigger one. Hopefully that'll work. Oh, the ears are... Yeah, I shut the eggs off. Put this nail back in here. So I'm going to put this, look the second dowel down. Let's see where it is. There's the first one, there's the second one. So I'll come down maybe like 5 centimeters from the second dowel and hammer here. Okay, yeah, that went in, so I'll show you guys. So that went in like that. Now I'm going to take this part of the hammer, pull it out, and then hammer again right next to that hole. Let me show you. Wait, where is it? Right next to that hole and closer to the opening right here. Okay. Got the nail out. Now closer to the hole, the opening, but a little bit away from the hole. Let me step on the table so it won't slide while I'm doing this. And there's no other guests here, so I'm not disturbing anybody. There was guests here earlier, but I waited until they left. Okay, I should be able to just, yeah, there we go. I'll show you guys what that looks like. And that's it right there. So I should be able to get the saw in. I'm gonna do one more hole right next to the first one. You see now it's open. You see that? You can see the difference, see? So that's what I'm gonna do. Just making it so I can stick the saw in there. Making a space for the saw. And my foot is up against this, so the table won't slide forward. Okay. Pull it out. Okay, got it here. And now, that's what that looks like. There. Focus. There. So I'm gonna try to, if I can get the saw in there. Okay. I just need to, I'm gonna keep going over, I'm gonna pause it, keep going over it, keep going over, keep going over, make the hole big enough so I can get the saw in this way, okay? Okay guys, I think I did it. I alternated, you can see it's a round circle, it's a circle. I alternated between this bolt, this bolt, this nail, it bent, so it's like an L bracket nail, and this old tent stake. So I should be able to get the saw in there now. Yeah, it's in there. At least the tip is in there. The tip is in. So we're going to work from there and see how we can do this. There. I need a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Maybe if I cut this way. Just need a little bit more. Just a tiny bit more. Maybe like 1 centimeter more. Let me get another nail. See if I have one that's big, because I have a lot of smaller ones. I could just do a row of smaller ones, or maybe like two or three smaller ones. Maybe that would work. Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna keep putting the smaller nails in the ghetto construction. But if it's working, it's working. Okay, one more and then I'll show you guys the progress. Okay, that's what we got so far. So focus. Yeah. And how it's looking on the other side, that's how it's looking on the other side. But we're getting there because all this is gonna be in the trash. That whole center black part is going. So that's why I'm not. So I'm just gonna keep doing that, guys. We're gonna get the hole. I'm gonna cut it. And then I'll stop it for today and show you the ghetto ratchet construction. And then I'll go back over this. And once I get this part cut out, then I can go and sand it and do some nice finishing on it, okay? Love y'all. Ciao for now. Ghetto ass tools, ghetto ass kitchen, ghetto ass tiny home. Love it.